Hi, this is Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. Me. This is a podcast for young people to talk about stuff. Real stuff, funny stuff, honest stuff, silly stuff, confusing stuff, and tricky stuff. Thank you for joining us. We love having you here. Oh, one important note before we get started. As the daughter of Sri Lankan and English immigrants to Australia and now also a proud American citizen, I would like to acknowledge and send my gratitude to the traditional stewards of the land on which we get to produce this episode of Talking and Stuff, the Tongvan people, who call this land Tovanga, which means the world. I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging and celebrate the profoundly important history and culture they bring to my new home. Thank you. And now it's time to get Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C, me, and today's special guest.
Hello, my name is Miguel. I am 17 years old, and an insect that I would like to be would be a bee.
Amazing. You would be a very helpful, I was going to say human, but you wouldn't be a human, you would be a bee.
Yeah.
So you would be a very helpful bee.
Yes.
A helper bee.
Yes, helper bee.
Miguel the helper bee.
Exactly.
That's a great name for a TV show.
Yeah.
I can just see you now flying around, making everybody happy.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so Miguel, you're 17.
Yep.
Which means you're coming to the near end of your schooling time.
Yes.
Right? Where do you go to school?
I go to Anderson Clark Magnet High School. It's up in La Crescenta, Montrose.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a distance from here. From what I understand, it's a pretty tough school. Is that right?
It's a high school, yeah.
Well, like a tough one?
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a prestigious,
a
little bit of the prestigious high school, yeah.
Look at you. That's amazing. What sort of things do you like studying at school?
Specifically, I would like the topics around like engineering or like the area of field of engineering, like math, physics, science, anything involving any of those types. Yeah. I'm in. Because
that all sort of goes towards how things work. What is it about engineering that interests you?
I guess just like the process of just building with like tools, using tools and like just using machines to like create the parts and just constructing like from scratch to like actual creating like the product of like with time. Whatever it is, right? Yeah.
The thing I love is like there's nothing and then there's something and you made that.
Yeah.
I just think that you might have all these different parts and then it's like, ta-da!
Yeah, exactly.
It's so cool.
Right?
Okay, so if I gave you like the power to create anything, what would it be that you would make?
Ooh. Probably like anything, you say?
Yeah, anything in the world.
Anything.
And it could be not invented yet too.
Right. Probably like, I don't know, like a robot that's like a home service robot or
a home would take care of all your cleaning and chores. That would be a very popular robot.
That would be.
I actually think kids would like that robot more. They'd be like, parents would be like, "Go clean your room," and you're like, "Jeffrey the robot, come clean my room."
Exactly. Yeah.
You would make a lot of money.
Exactly. Yeah.
Off Jeffrey the robot. I don't know why he's called Jeffrey, but
sounds like a nice name though.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeffrey the robot. There we go. Okay, so now you're super involved in science at school. What else do you like about going to school?
Socializing.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like socializing, yeah.
Okay, so that's an interesting question. So do you have lots of friends at school?
I mean, yeah, I have like a good amount of people I know at school, like friends, like I have like a friend group, you know.
What do you think makes a good friend?
Knowing that like they seem like a genuine good person, like they actually like help you out, or in terms of like outside of school or inside of school, or both, mostly both. But I think just being like a genuine like good person to and just showing that you can actually be trusted, because like there are people out there that can't be trusted, or like, you know, unworthy of being trusted.
And that can really hurt, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when you think that person is trustworthy and you find out the hard way.
Exactly, yeah.
That's not so fun. Okay, trust and like honesty and just sort of being real, authentically who they are. You're right. That's great things. And luckily, you seem to be somebody that's like that. So no wonder you have good friends. I mean, we get what we give, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm more of a giver than a receiver, so.
That's a beautiful thing. You will never be it's funny, people I think that if they give, they'll have less.
Yeah.
But I think if you give, you get more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not that that's why you do
it. But like,
yeah. But it's this magic trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like love. I think people think they have like only so much love to give, but I'm like, no, I swear. It grows more the more you give. That's beautiful. Look, lovely. Okay, what is the most fantastic, wonderful smell to you in the whole world?
I think, like, I don't know what's the word, but like, I guess like a smell that brings back your childhood memories, or like a smell that, like, I don't know, like just familiarizes and just brings you back like the good old like I guess the good old days, but like I guess that's, I don't know, like a familiarity smell. Yeah.
It's nostalgic.
There you go.
Yeah, is the word I think that's perfect in that moment. Do you have any of those smells that, like, when you smell something, you think of being younger or special family moments?
Food. Sometimes food. Like this food. Like, whenever, like, let's say, like, my grandparents make the food, it brings back, like when, or my parents make good food. It, like, brings back when I first tried it. It was, like, amazing.
Yes. Yeah. That's such a, I think food always.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird. I can't eat lasagna, right? And I haven't eaten lasagna since I was a kid. But if I was to smell lasagna, the first thing I think of is my grandma.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just brings you back to that person who just made it for you.
Yeah. It's so true. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you choose to eat?
Oh, that's a very good question. Tamales. I love tamales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can put in a variety of, like, types of tamales and, like, yeah.
Really clever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a perfect answer. Someone recently said sandwiches, and I was like, that's so clever, because you can have so many different sorts of sandwiches. Yeah. And same with tamales. What would be your ultimate flavor, though? Like, filling for your tamale?
It's, like, with meat inside. With, like sauce in it, like red sauce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like carne asada kind of
Yeah,
meat?
type of stuff, red.
Yeah,
red.
The red tamales.
Yeah.
I love it. Mum in the back, she's like, please. This is what this tamale is. Do you know that until I'd moved to America, I didn't even know what a tamale was?
Really?
I didn't even know they existed. But I just think they smell, the corn smell. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Yeah. Where'd you come from before you came to America?
I came from Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you know much about Australia?
I just know about their accents.
Yes, well, unfortunately, you got one right here. My accent usually is super Americanized, so when I go to Australia, people all tease me for having an American accent.
Really?
And when I'm here, everybody teases me for having an Australian accent.
I think it's pretty cool having that Australian accent, because I don't get to, like, meet other people with, like, that accent with, like, let's say British accent or that Australian accent you have. I think that's pretty unique that you have that.
Thank you. Do you want me to teach you an Australian accent?
Sure.
Okay. This is so fun. I've never done this before. You're like the first person that's asked me a question ever on a podcast. Usually I realize, like, when you did it, I was like, oh, I have to answer now.
I mean, you're involved with this too. So
it's a conversation, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like I should teach you. So whenever we say goodbye, we usually say, see you later.
See you later.
Here's a natural. So say, like, you got to almost be like, see you later.
See you later.
Yes, amazing. Miguel the Australian. Everybody, the Australian Miguel. That's another thing. Miguel isn't really a name in Australia either.
Really?
Like, is Miguel Michael?
Yes, in English? Yeah. Okay.
I get that. Yeah. So there's lots of Michaels.
Yeah.
There is many Michaels. But no Miguels. I mean, I'm sure there are Latino folks that have tried, I just didn't meet them. But there was another great thing that so many cool things when you go to a new country. Oh, on that, if you could travel anywhere tomorrow, where would you travel?
Probably South Korea or Japan, all those two.
Wow, what an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Why South Korea or Japan?
I've heard many cool things about, like, Japan and South Korea. Well, first off, Japan's, like, they say it's like futuristic type of environment, which is kind of cool. And I've heard a friend of mine told me that, like, everywhere you go, there's just vending machines. just everywhere, like every single like turn you look,
Yeah.
it's just vending machines.
Anything you need,
Yeah.
you can get in a vending machine.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be Japan's like tagline. Japan, anything you need, you can get in a vending machine.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. T-shirt. I heard one thing about Japan, that the people are so sweet.
Really?
Like so nice. My brother went to Japan, and apparently there's a rule that like waiters or service folks who they've provided a service to you, they have to keep waving at you until they can't see you anymore. And this waiter came out to say goodbye to them from the restaurant, and they had this long walk, and they're walking away, and he's like, bye, bye, and they're like, bye, bye, like all the way down the road. So I hear that's, I mean, I don't know if that's actually
true, yeah.
But I could see you'd fit in well there, because you and your family are just so nice. So that makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
I heard a rumor talking about your family that you make your little sister laugh a lot. Is that
This
true?
one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
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 You make her laugh a lot?
A lot.
That's amazing. It's a very rewarding feeling making her laugh, isn't it? Because it's quite an experience.
Yep.
Now, when you make her laugh, do you tell jokes? Do you make funny faces? Do you just... What's your go-to...
Funny faces.
Yeah?
Funny faces, or I sometimes like just, I don't know. Like,
It worked.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to do it, and it happened.
I just be myself, I guess.
Yeah. You're just naturally hilarious.
I guess so, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, everywhere, like, yeah, just, I make my friends laugh, like, a lot sometimes, and
Yeah.
I just being myself, and, yeah.
I think that's a wonderful skill. I had an older brother, so I was kind of the Yaritza in your family.
Oh, really?
I was in the middle,
Oh.
and I had an older brother that I still have one, who
Yeah.
made me laugh
Uh-huh.
so much I would get in trouble for laughing. Do you ever get Maritza in trouble? Does she laugh too much and gets in trouble?
Once in a while, yes. Because my parents would assume that I'm, like, tickling her, or, I don't know, just hurting her. Yeah. Just creating a lot of noise out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we used to get separated at the table for laughing too much, which in retrospect is like the greatest reason ever
Yeah.
to get separated as kids, that you're having too much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So it made me very happy when I heard that you guys laugh like me and my family used to laugh. Tell me about your family.
My family? We're a pretty functional family. That's
Okay,
a
good.
good thing. We try to help each other out. Well, most of our parents sort of like equally like take care of us. Yeah. They give us a lot more. Like they give us enough attention. But yeah, I try like helping out my parents, my sisters with homework, my parents with chores, or just cooking in general. Because actually, I'm mentioning it, cooking. I actually like kind of get interested in cooking now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's not very common that teenagers are like, I love cooking.
I mean, it's weird because like I started helping my parents with cooking, and like I sometimes like I question my parents if I could like help them out.
Yeah.
But like just watching them just like really interests me. It's like just trying to learn how to cook
okay.
food.
So I'm curious because I think cooking is like a science.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a science
It's pretty
to it.
much a science because you're just like figuring out how much you put, which is math involved.
Yeah.
Which I love math as well.
Yeah. See.
Just experimenting food items. Just it's pretty enjoyable.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
Ooh. Probably like burritos. I
Yeah.
like making burritos with like chorizo. With I make with chorizo in the morning because I eat these in the morning. Beans, and then with the chorizo mixed with eggs.
Yeah. Oh yes.
It's really good.
So it's a true breakfast burrito.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like it.
With beans and cheese, and with the like, what is it? Wheat tortilla.
Yeah.
Or,
You do a wheat tortilla.
Yeah, and then just make it into burrito. And,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're interested in cooking.
Yeah.
Would that be something you'd integrate into your future, or do you have an idea of what sort of jobs you'd like to do?
I think, in my opinion, probably just integrate like cooking as like a just as like having a skill, just to like in case if like I don't know I move out or.
Which you probably will have to do at some point.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, so that's an important skill, and maybe if I get the chance to like work with a job that involves cooking, then
Yeah. It's just a great you're right. It's a great skill to have.
Yeah.
So, because you are 17, so after next year, right?
Yeah.
You are going to have to either go to college or do something different than school. How do you feel about the idea of maybe moving away or being away from your family?
It's moving too quickly.
Yeah. I bet your mum feels the same way too.
Yes, very quickly. I mean, I'm a little excited. I mean, depends of course where I go to for my college, because like we still gotta figure that out. But if at the end, if like I have to move out or go to another, like somewhere else that isn't close to my family, then I'd probably be a little excited, a little nervous, but mostly excited, just meeting new people, exploring. Yeah.
I think that's one of the truest things. Like, it is new things, change is exciting. It's nerve-wracking.
Yes,
it can be sad. It can be like a million
a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster.
And it's important to acknowledge that. Be like, it can be sad and it can be happy, all in one.
Yeah.
Wow, you're gonna have to go through all of that. I'll be watching you on the roller coaster. I'll be like, hi.
Just going through the emotion.
Exactly. We'll be here for you for that roller coaster, because it's a wild. I mean, I moved countries, right? So
yeah.
And I love my family. We have a very similar family vibe, and it's weird because you miss them, but you're happy to be growing and learning and doing things like cooking, yourself.
Yeah. Is that how you felt like when you like moved out from your parents?
I did. I think I loved them so much, and we were really close, but we also had a lot of differences. And so I think it was good for me to be further away for a while, so that those differences didn't cause problems.
I see, yeah.
And now, like, we just totally love each other, and that's all. Mm-hmm. But I think there's times where, like, you get older and you start having new ideas or new things, and they don't necessarily agree. So I was very happy to be here. And of course, like, a new country, so exciting. But I miss them, especially now I have nephews and nieces. That's like 10 times worse of missing. So much. But I get to see them soon. That's good, I will have seen them when this comes out, which is strange. It's like in the future. But thank you for asking. I think it's the same thing. It's like so excited, but also sad.
Yeah. Understandable.
So on the job thing, if there was one job you wouldn't want to do, like one career you absolutely were like, no way, I don't want to do that, what would it be?
I wouldn't do, I guess, a writer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't like writing?
No, I can't. For some reason, I can't write. I don't like writing.
Your brain doesn't support that.
No. It, like, when it's like, let's say if I'm given an essay, my brain just stops working.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do essays.
That's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to be I'm a science nerd too. My favorite science is neuroscience. So I'm going to ask you an intense question now.
Okay.
When you go to write, you said your brain stops working. Does it feel like you're nervous as well, and like it just stops working, or it just doesn't come out? I
mean, it's kind of like how you basically what you mentioned is just like it doesn't, like, the ideas just doesn't come to me. It just, I don't know. I just blank out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know where to begin.
Interesting. So, because what I thought you were describing, which sounds like maybe not, is that when we think we can't do something, right? Quite often, so all our practical thoughts are in the front here, in our prefrontal cortex, and our animal brain back here is kind of like, it's literally like a directory of like, where should I send the thoughts? Yeah. And so if in here the thalamus goes, no, we don't like writing, it'll be like, don't send it forward. Let's freak out. We're going to stay in the middle, and we're going to be in here, and we're just going to be like, I can't do this. But it sounds like you just literally go blank.
Think hard and like long and hard, and just and like nothing comes out, like just ideas, just nothing.
I think it's such a great, not that, I mean, that's not great
for you,
but and that's not a fun feeling.
No.
At all.
No.
But it is justification that, like, you have a science brain, where science brains often, like, if you give them an open-ended question and say, create a dragon's life with, and you just be like, but there isn't a dragon, I need to know what the dimensions of the house
exactly.
Like, you have that science brain that goes, nope, I need to see the dragon, I need it, whereas I'm different to you.
Exactly,
where I'll be like, the dragon's name is Michael, and Michael has a sister called Sophie, and they fight all the time over oranges. Like, I'll just, like, because I love that. I was terrible at math. I mean, I wasn't terrible, but I gave up on it.
Yeah.
And I didn't do science. So I was the opposite of you, and I was in theater, and I literally did literature and writing and English and music and theater and history. Those are my subjects. So I'm the opposite. I loved writing essays.
Really?
So I think that's proof that everybody has different brains.
Yes.
You are a practical, show me the dimensions, show me the space in which I need to solve the problem. And I'd be the person in that situation going, well, is there really just one solution, or can we come up with 10 different ones?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. And it's proof that we shouldn't be mad at ourselves. Sometimes we just have different brains.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, trying to finish high school, you kind of need to do essays.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Pretty much.
But I'll help you. You can, like, come and be like, tell me about the dragon. We need to create a dragon.
Give me an idea.
Exactly. I wanted you to know that it was an Australian Miguel dragon.
Exactly.
So it would have been Miguel the dragon if it was here, just so you know.
Yeah, right.
Okay, on that note, if you could have a pet, would you choose to have a dragon or a unicorn?
A dragon.
Yep?
Yeah.
How come?
They're big. Yeah.
That's true. And there's the fire breathing part.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'll give you that. Okay, less silly question. If you could change one thing about the world, tomorrow we woke up and that was changed.
Man, give me hard questions.
Yeah. I went from dragons to changing the world. Literally, that was a quick shift.
Yeah, huge shift. Oh man, there's a lot of bad things.
Isn't that sad that it's like, which one of these many things?
I guess the first thing that comes to my mind is just the wars. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Ukraine and Russia war still going on.
Exactly.
And yeah.
So when you say you would change wars, would you sort of? Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth. But it does sound like what you're saying is you get rid of them.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of unnecessary. I mean, to be honest, my opinion.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing, isn't it? Because once they're being created, it's hard to end them. But maybe we could go back to a time where it wasn't even like we'd be like, P.S. You're never gonna think of war.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
You might be pretty upset with each other, but you're not gonna go to war.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, it'd probably be saving lives too, because like people.
Yeah, so many lives.
Yeah, many lives. Less destruction and just chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many innocent people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not that it's okay for.
And animals.
Yeah, and animals and buildings and history, just all gone.
Yeah.
Makes not good. Well, thank you for changing that.
Thank you.
Honestly, it'd be amazing if we woke up tomorrow and we were like, it happened. But you never know. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
We might. You might have done it.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, anything else that you would like to share with the world about you before we say goodbye? Because this has been the quickest. I didn't even. I looked up at the time and I was like, "What? How am I going to edit this? This is so long."
Oh wait, that's a lot.
I did not realize how long we've been going. So that's because you're amazing. Admittedly, your sisters were pretty amazing too. But I don't want to be like, it's the only time. Because then they're going to be like, what are we? I thought we were pretty great.
Yeah.
So they were also great.
Yeah.
You were also really great. So anything you would like to share before we go?
Let's see. One last message. Be positive about yourself. Do the best you can. And spread kindness. Yeah.
Beautiful. That is, I mean, there's 3 great things in there. However, you said something so specific with the first one. I thought you were going to end with just be positive. But about yourself is such a special message because I think we can be our biggest critics. We can be like the worst to ourselves. Like sometimes I say to people, you don't have to be mean to me. I promise I'm being way worse because I know my buttons. Yeah. But I love that your message would just, because I feel like the whole world would be a better place if people were kinder to themselves.
Yeah. I mean, having a positive mentality just just creates a positive environment within yourself. Because creating negativity doesn't whatsoever kind of help.
It does not. Listen to Miguel here.
Hello.
Miguel the dragon. What was the other thing? Miguel the Australian dragon.
Yeah.
He's a very talented, multi-talented being, this one. Amazing. Thank you so much. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Talking and Stuff with Georgia Van C. If you had a good time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. You help us get this out to the world. If you have some stuff you want to share with the world, you can reach out to me via the email in the show description, and I would love to have you as a guest on the show. If anything you heard here brought up tricky feelings, please reach out to a grown-up who you trust and tell them how you are feeling. Or you can reach out to me via the same email in the show description, or you can comment on YouTube and I will see it. If you don't feel comfy reaching out to me or another grown-up you know, but you need some support, we recommend that you find a way to call the SAMHSA hotline, which is 1-800-662-4357. It's free and it's available to you 24/7. Thank you so much again, and bye. See you next time, or hear me next time, or I'll see you soon.